If you're thinking about selling your property, one of the things you'll want to be aware of at the outset of the process are the different costs that are involved. The hope is that you've earned equity during the years you've owned it and that you will ultimately make a profit upon the sale. However, it's important to understand the costs so that you can estimate what amount will be left in your pocket or available for a new home purchase once the deal is closed. The various costs can be split up into 4 categories: real estate commissions, lawyer fees, property preparation, and closing costs. So let's begin with real estate commissions. When you choose to hire a realtor, you will sign a listing agreement with them, and in that agreement, the agreed upon commission will be outlined. The total commission amount will vary depending on the realtor you hire and what services they include in their fee, but the range is typically somewhere between 3.5% to 6% of the sale price of your property plus HST. A portion of the total amount will be paid out to your realtor and their brokerage, and a portion will also be paid out to the realtor and the brokerage that represented the buyer in the transaction. Now let's discuss the costs you will have from your lawyer. The costs in this category are broken down into the fees your lawyer will charge and the disbursements that you will owe for the different paperwork and filings that they do. You can expect to pay somewhere in the $1,200 to $3,000 range depending who you hire and what's involved in the transfer of title for your property. Moving on, let's review property preparation costs. When you are preparing your property for sale, you might have costs from third-party vendors depending on the needs of your particular property and the recommendations from your realtor. Costs might include property repairs, property upgrades, landscaping, the cost to temporarily move and store some of your items, and pet boarding. Plus, if you're paying a lower commission and/or your realtor doesn't include some of the following services in their fees, you'll have to decide if you're going to pay for them. So that includes cleaning, painting, staging and/or styling costs, and professional photography and videography. And the final grouping of costs to be aware of are what I will collectively call closing costs. Items in this category may or may not apply to your situation, and they include mortgage discharge fees, the cost to repair potential property damage, junk removal services, and movers. So now that you have a detailed list of the various costs that you might be responsible for, I hope this helps you budget and gives you a better understanding of the bottom line for what you're actually going to garner from the sale of your property.